Hi everyone, welcome back to my cozy lifestyle. Today's plan was actually grocery shopping, but the moment I opened my fridge, I just smiled and thought, no, this can't wait anymore. Every day, I kept adding one more container, one more packet, one more little leftover, and before I even realized, every shelf was full. Nothing looked too bad on its own, but together it had become quite a mess. So I thought before bringing home fresh fruits and vegetables, let's give this fridge the reset it deserves. We'll empty everything, clean every corner, and organize it all over again. By the end of today's video, it will be fresh, clean, and ready for a new grocery restock. So let's get started. I think this happens in almost every home. We keep placing things wherever there's a little space, and slowly the fridge starts feeling crowded. The funny thing is, most of the time, fridge isn't completely full, it just everything has lost its place. Once every item has a proper home again, the whole fridge feels so much bigger. Looking at it now, I think it's definitely time for a proper deep clean. So let's start with the first step. Everything has to come out. I know this takes a little extra time, but I never liked cleaning around containers. I empty the whole fridge once and clean it properly, then keeping moving things from one side to the other. You might notice something different today. Usually, you'll find my meal prep boxes, soaked legumes, chopped vegetables, and all the little things that make everyday cooking easier. But this time I have finished everything because grocery shopping is next. I always enjoy cleaning the fridge first and then filling it with fresh groceries. I don't know why, but it just feels like a fresh start. Before I wash these glass shelves, there's one small thing I always do. Since they have just come out of a cold fridge, I don't wash them straight away. I like leaving them for a few minutes so they can come closer to room temperature. Then I wash them. It's just a small habit that gives me peace of mind. Until then, let's start with the other accessories. I'm starting with all the door trays first. These are the parts we use every single day, so it's completely normal for little spill and sticky marks to build up over time. I'm just using a sponge with a little dish liquid. Now the glass shells are ready too, so I'll wash them one by one. Vegetable baskets are next. Even if they don't look very dirty, I still like giving them a proper wash before adding fresh vegetables again. It's amazing how something as simple as soap, water, and a little patience can make everything look fresh again. Now comes cleaning the inside of the fridge. I am using a sponge with a little dish liquid and making sure I reach every shelf, every corner, and the door as well. One small thing I'd like to mention, if you are cleaning your own fridge, it's always better to switch it off first. I'm keeping mine on today because I'm filming, and the light inside helps you see everything clearly. Otherwise, I always prefer turning it off before deep cleaning. Once I'm done with the sponge, I go over everything again with a clean microfiber cloth. That final wipe makes such a difference. Everything looks fresh, clean, and streak-free. Before I start putting everything back, I always take a few seconds to enjoy this view. Everything is clean and completely dry now, so it's finally time to put the fridge back together. I always make sure every shelf, drawer, and door tray is completely dry before placing it back. Even a little moisture can leave watermarks later, so I never rush this step. While drying these glass shells, I am always a little extra careful. They are quite heavy and I don't want them to get scratched or chipped. I even kept a soft towel underneath while drying them. It's one of those small habits that has saved me from accidents more than once. Now everything goes back to its place, one shelf at a time. This is the moment when the fridge starts looking like a fridge again. It's amazing how different it feels after a proper deep clean. Everything looks brighter, fresher, and somehow even more spacious. Before I start filling it, I always take one more look. I don't know why, but seeing a completely clean fridge is so satisfying. Before putting the food back, I am adding my transparent shelf liners. I often get asked why I use transparent liners instead of colorful ones. The simple reason is that they let the light pass through every shelf so the fridge still feels bright inside. They also protect the glass from scratches and make everyday cleaning much easier. If anything spills, I can simply remove the liner, wash it and place it back. I use liner more on the fridge side because that's the section we open so many times throughout the day. Bottles, milk, curd, everything keeps moving in and out. So the shelves need that little extra protection. I'm leaving the top shelf empty on purpose. This is where my meal prep usually goes after grocery shopping. Chopped vegetables, extra fruits, or anything I prepare during the week will go right here. The next shelf is for dairy products. I always keep milk, curd, paneer, sprouts and hunker together. On the shelf below, I am keeping a few leftovers ready to use ingredients like grated bottle gourd, sandwich filling, boiled potatoes and cooked rice. The next shelf has bread, butter, ghee and a few everyday essentials. You'll notice my vegetable drawers are almost empty today. That's because this deep clean is happening before grocery shopping. I like grouping similar things together so I never have to search for them. Nuts stay together, sauces stay together, and everyday essentials are always within easy reach. This simple habit has made such a difference. When everything has its own place, putting groceries away becomes easier. And it's much less likely that something gets forgotten at the back. And here it is, a clean, fresh and organized fridge ready for a brand new grocery haul. It's such a simple change, but it makes the whole kitchen feel calmer. Now I think I have earned a little break. I have been making my cold coffee this way quite often these days, and it's become one of my favorite little treats. It's quick, creamy and perfect after finishing a big cleaning session like this. Sometimes we all need is 10 quiet minutes, a good cup of coffee and the satisfaction of looking at a job well done. I'm going to sit down, enjoying my coffee for a bit, and then it's time to start working on the freezer section. I hope today's fridge reset give you a little motivation to tackle a space you have been putting off. You don't have to do everything in one day. Even cleaning one shelf at a time makes a difference. This was only the fridge section. The freezer deep clean and organization is coming next, where I will be sharing how I organize frozen food items, dry ingredients, and long-term storage in a practical way. If you enjoyed spending this little day with me, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to see more cozy homemaking videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the freezer organization videos. Until next time, keep smiling and bye-bye.